A 3,000 crore scam happened in Delhi where a company has cheated many franchisees and taken the money and gone away. In India, that's exactly is happening, which is very sad.
It's all whenever we feel like it. It's not scientific.
The question was how long you're running this business? 7 years. I said, how many years have you made profits? Not even 1 year.
When I talk to people about franchise, they say that it's like a fixed deposit. A franchise investment is like a fixed deposit, and there are many who say, "यार ये दूसरों का पैसा लेके अपना brand बनाता है." He uses other people's money to build his brand.
That's
Okay,
called OPM, other people's money.
money to use.
Now, I think a very valid question, Shiraji. This is, what I want to tell you is that in India, that's exactly is happening, which is very sad. Recently, there was an article in the paper. A 3,000 crore scam happened in Delhi, where a company has cheated many franchisees and taken the money and gone away. So that is why people think that people are using other people. But the truth is, if they want to build a brand, any franchisor wants to build a brand, they have to build their own brand for franchisees to come and take it. Now, let me give you a story. Dolly Chaiwala, you would have seen a lot of,
Yeah,
this
I've
guy does a lot of gimmicks with the milk.
seen, yeah.
He announced the franchisee of Dolly Chaiwala. Now, behind him, there should be somebody who is doing this for him, who would have convinced him saying that you franchise. But they can't franchise this guy everywhere.
Hmm. Those gimmicks can't be franchised.
Cannot be franchised. Or he has to train everybody to do
Do
that
it that
gimmicks.
way, right?
But that, for me, the name Dolly Chaiwala may sell.
Hmm.
He had in 2 days 1,200 applications,
Hmm.
which is a good sign. But I do not know whether they will have processes. We will have to wait and see how it goes. Today, many chaiwalas are closing down,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah,
Many.
because there was a trend in between.
So let me tell you, when I started off in early 90s, it was education, IT education. So that season took away about 2 decades,
Hmm.
about 20, 25 years. It did solidly very well. Then came the boom for um, kids education. You found a lot of kidsy mushrooming.
Hmm.
You would have seen that pattern
Yeah,
running.
yes, yes, yes.
After which came the salon industry.
Hmm.
Suddenly you saw the salon industry. But if you go to Franchise India shows, you will actually see the trends that are happening right now.
Hmm.
So this is a season by season, and the industries are being, nurtured and pushed into franchise. How many of them are alive and kicking? We don't know. Many people start, but then many people close down. The reason is because there is no systems and processes. So different industries come through. Then suddenly now you see chaiwalas everywhere. Now, chai. So somebody asked the other day, there was a big argument, and in Tamil Nadu there is an event. There's the TV show called Nia Nana. In that TV show, there was a real issue about franchise or franchisee, bringing them together, and they were actually fighting it out in the media to tell how this cheating works.
Hmm.
So the question that you asked is other people's money. Now, yes, in a way, yes. But what I want to tell you is if you are cautious about building your own brand and then franchising it for some time. So somebody asked me, I was doing a podcast very recently in Kerala, and they asked, what is the cycle that you need to look at when you want to franchise? In the earlier days, I used to say 10 years you wait.
Hmm.
But today there's no time to wait.
Hmm.
So what I would tell any brand who are going to think about franchising is as you try and do uh, 3 or 4 pilot projects in the same city in different locations. Andheri,
Hmm.
uh, Mulad,
Yeah, or a Thane where I am.
or Thane, or a Borivali.
Yeah, right.
Check how it is working, and then decide. Now, I think I got everything right. My Thane center is doing so much. My Borivali is doing with so much, but my Mulland is not doing well. So I want to relook at what I made mistake there, and then say I have everything ready. Now let me go out and market. This is my way of saying. But who
Are
said
you
I'm
ready
right?
to franchise?
Who said I'm right? Because today everybody wants to, well, they have one store and they want to franchise,
Okay. Right. You're right.
right? You would have, I'm sure in your experience,
Yeah,
many
yeah.
people have come and asked, Sheila ma'am, I have one store, now I want to think of.
Correct,
So
correct.
my question is, are you profitable in your one store? I will tell you a story. I was invited by someone to go and evaluate a franchise business. This man is one of the richest men in India,
Mm,
runs a business which is number two in India. So his wife was very passionate about beauty, and she wanted to always look well. And she had a business, gym,
mm,
little bit of makeup, and
mm.
little bit of nutrition. It's a good concept, though. I'm not saying it is concept wise. So a company went there and told them that this is a great concept. Let's franchise this. So they gave money to that consultant, and then this company, and they wanted to franchise this. But somewhere this businessman had a feeling there's something wrong that these guys are saying. So somebody said, "Why don't you talk to this guy who has been in franchising for a long time?" So they called me. This businessman called me and said, "Could you just evaluate and tell me what's happening?" So I went, I didn't see the setup. So I went, saw the setup. I said, setup is good, all that is fine. My question was, how long you're running this business? 7 years. I said, how many years have you made profits? Not even 1 year. But now they want to franchise this. When you yourself are not profitable, with what audacity are you trying to go and franchise? You're a failure to yourself. Where is the conviction in your heart to say that I have a business that can be franchised? But that's what India is all about.
It's all whenever we feel like it. It's not scientific.
It's not scientific. That's true. It's not scientific.
So when do you think, like you said, you need to make some 3, 4 outlets and make profitable outlets, and that's when you're ready to think of franchising.
Absolutely, because you know the processes very well. You know what is working, what is not working, how much of money should you put in marketing, how much of money should you put in sales, how many people you should hire, what are the products that sells in your market. The product that you're selling in Borivali you will not sell in Thane.
Right.
So how are you going to manage these ecosystems? So you need to actually look at all these dynamics. It takes about, I'm minimizing it now, 3 years, because cash rich, you have money, you have the drive. 3 years is sufficient. At least 3 years you should work.